Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Shark Explorer R Carbon helmet, available at RevZilla.com. Oh hell yeah, it's a 2-for-1 special. Notice in front of me, this is the Explorer R Carbon, and this is what comes in the box. Not 2 helmets, but 2 configurations. You're looking at a tri-composite helmet with a carbon fiber outer shell coming in at 3 pounds 7 ounces in your street configuration. It comes with everything you need for that street configuration. You can see it to my left. So you have a full face shield, drop-down sun visor, baked in, ECE DOT rated, and an aggressive line. It steals some DNA from the Vision R, but again, you're getting a new helmet from Shark just over that $400 mark in full carbon fiber. Now here's the beauty of it. You like some of the features that came off the Raw, you like the goggle factor, you like the ability to take this and turn it DS from a badass standpoint or for a true off-road functionality standpoint. Now I can remove my face shield, put on the integrated peak that comes stock in the box, and utilize the goggle system that is Carl Zeiss, optically correct, CE rated. They're integrated, they're included. So again, you're getting everything you need to turn this full DS, and again, it comes standard. And I'll be quite honest, I don't believe there's another carbon fiber version of a DS helmet on the market right now. So again, this is a bit of a game changer. Shark came out with the EVA line a few years ago. They came out with the Shark Raw. Now we're seeing the Explorer R in carbon. Again, really setting the stage for new style functionality. Can you tell that I really dig it? We put 300 miles on it. We found that it was quiet enough in street configuration. We felt that it was light enough at speed. When we went DS on it, we found that this peak did not get in the way. It was aerodynamic. Obviously, you're adding some weight as well as some wind noise when you open up the face shield. But again, really the only thing that we believe that they can improve upon is the ventilation scheme. It's a solid venting scheme, certainly an open face configuration. You get more air in it, but really the venting scheme could be improved to take it to the next level when you're in street configuration. That is, if we had to nitpick, that would be our nitpick on this helmet. Now, when you think about it, really, I'm going to move my street configured version over here to the left, and we're going to lock in here on the DS version. Remember, it's 2 helmets in one, and you have that flexibility factor. And with a drop-down sun visor, even at 3 pounds 7 ounces, you don't even need to carry an extra shield. You'll just be good, set up, rock solid, ready to go. Again, you can tell I'm a big fan of the iteration. I love it when people go from 0 to 1, not just 1 to many within the helmet universe. Now let's talk about fitment. Fitment's going to be intermediate to neutral oval, meaning it's the little bit longer front to back, but it gives you a little bit more room on the sides. In my opinion, it fits a little bit like an Arai RXQ. You're getting a little bit of extra circumference in the width, but it's still slightly front to back. It's not going to be neutral to round like we've seen from some of the other Shark helmets, like the EVA line or like the Shark Heritage, which again have a little bit more of a rounder profile. Now, if you are concerned about fit shape, we can help you. Remember, we'll ship for free over 40 bucks, which certainly this fits the bill. And remember, as I walk through the nuance here, click here, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback. Ask me your hardcore questions, but tell me if you love it or hate it in the comment section on our YouTube channel. Now let's dive in. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to push this guy over to the side here. Now let's talk about the outer shell when we're in street configuration. Move this bad boy to the right. Again, some of the base guts are based off of what we'd see from the Vision R Series 2. You see that venting scheme, but they've added a new vent here in the top. You can see it more clearly. It stays on even in DS configuration. This big scoop that's going to channel air down and over top of these Venturi vents in the back. Also notice the vent configuration is new school from Shark. They're more positive action, so you're going to be able to use them much easier with a gloved hand. Again, these are the newer models from Shark are getting this upgraded positive open and close mechanism. Notice this little rubberized piece here. That's going to cover up your screw. And if you see it really quickly right there, when I'm in street configuration, I've removed my peak. On my DS version, I'm going to pull over really quickly, you're going to see this is where your adjustable screw that locks down, that's fully removable, that holds this polycarb peak in place. It is matte black. It ties in nicely. And again, you can see it is a very beautiful carbon fiber configuration. I don't really think that they skimped that much when they packed so much into this helmet, and they gave you the ability to ride it at speed. Even in the tuck or the 3/4, you're getting enough of a profile that's going to be aerodynamic. Again, we put about 300 miles on it, and our feedback was it's quiet enough at speed, it's quiet enough in street configuration, and again, it felt good in head checks. Notice on the front here, you are getting your chin vent, which is the new style configuration. We talked about your chimney vents. And then on your shield mechanism here, you're getting all the full features from Shark. So again, you have your city position, which is spring-loaded along the side. Notice how that works. You are getting, in my opinion, the best drop-down sun visor mechanism in the game, whether you're in street or DS configuration. Notice the profile goes all the way to the side. Notice it's a full panoramic view, and remember, it's anti-scratch, anti-fog here in this drop-down sun visor. Very easy to find with a glove hand. It's going to work extremely well. It is going to be dark smoke, and again, that saves you from having to carry a second shield. I'm also going to call out the way in which that you would change the shields. So if I want to go to my DS configuration, to pull this off, I'm literally doing that. That's it. It is that simple, and that's how this is held in place as well from the DS configuration. That's how the peak stays on. It's going to be an anti-fog shield. Notice it snaps right in there very, very simply. Open and close, and you're getting the auto seal system. Notice the auto seal system is this big rounded gasket, has a volume of it, and when you bring it down, the spring pulls it into place, and again, it flattens it out, creating a great piece of surface area to quiet this down and block you from Mother Nature. I will call out one more thing. If you wanted to rock the goggles on this bad boy with it in shield configuration, you can get that goggle strap underneath on the side. There is a little bit of room there, so just like in a Rye or a Shoei Hornet, you can get those goggles worked in with your face shield. Now, I am going to call this out, and this is what I'd like to see them improve if they ever do a new version of this helmet. I personally love it when I am riding in any dual sport helmet that I have my peak, I have my visor, and then I could potentially wear my goggles. So again, flip that visor down if I know I'm going to get mugged, and honestly put it back up when I'm just normal riding, when I want to use the goggles as my main point of contact. Again, it's that triple layer configuration. You don't have the ability to use the polycarb shield as well as the peak at the same time. But again, that's a very specific use case, and some folks might not have that be a deal breaker for them. Some of you hardcore, gnarly off-road guys, that might be what you want to use it for, and again, I just want to call that out. Now, as I spin it around, you're going to see, again, the carbon fiber continues. The matte black vent scheme comes into play. Again, it's really nice and it's really well done, really well thought out. Now, let me push this guy to the side, and let's move back to my DS version here and walk through some of the feature set on this. So now I've removed my face shield. Now I've installed my DS version here. Notice at the top here, this is my screw, adjustability on both sides. Notice that this peak is cut away enough and aerodynamic enough that it's not going to pull you, it's not going to act as a sail. Even at speed, you know, we had Buzzsaw riding this bad boy as well. Buzzsaw found that at speed in DS configuration, it really didn't bug him, and he commutes to work just about every day. Now, if we look at it, here's my Zeiss lens. Same lens that we'd see on the Raw system. Again, a premium goggle that's very ergonomic, and the nice part about being that the goggle is designed with this helmet in mind, it's an OEM fitment. So they built a helmet to fit ergonomically around your head, and they fit an eye port to fit perfectly, or OE fitment, with this goggle. Notice along the sides, a little bit different configuration than the Raw, which would attach to the side pod. We have 2 points of contact along here in the back here, and you're going to see they fire in right on these little grommets, or these bolts that stick out. The left side for your non-throttle hand is actually quick release. Notice how quickly that pulls off. I'm going to put it right back on there. Notice it's quick release. The right side is actually going to be more of a positive snap, and I'm going to have to push it back and then pop it off. So if you get really mugged out there, you have the ability to flip it right off, fighter pilot style it, open it up, think Tom Cruise and Top Gun, and you can pull that bad boy off and really get some air or get some visibility to your face if you get all mudded up. Now, if we look at it, remember, Carl Zeiss is a third-party manufacturer of optically correct face shields and lenses. Again, that means it's just a premium from a clarity standpoint. Notice that just like a ski, snowboard, or dirt goggle, you're going to have your cutaway areas for breathability along the top. You're going to have your foam areas. It's 2 layers of foam here along the back to integrate and create a great seal against your face. And even these side snaps are completely removable, so you have the ability to maintain this over time. Again, this is the same premium lens. It adds a little bit of weight to the helmet when you're DS configuration. Same premium lens that you're going to see on the Shark Raw system. Now, if I open it up, oh wow, now I have a complete dirt helmet. Notice how that's configured. Notice here I have my removable breath guard right along the nose there. That guy pulls right out, and that's going to be able to be tuned depending on your liking. We do have easy fit system in the temples from Shark, meaning this helmet is designed to play well with eyeglasses, one of the things that they focus on. And remember, as I break it down here even further, we did talk about the peak and how easily removable it is. I'm going to pull this screw out, show you that screw here really quickly. I'm going to show you that this peak pops right off. So just like I would have had with my shield system, now I have a fully removable peak that allows you to strip this guy down to bare bones, and that's how quickly you're configuring between the two. And remember, you do have a little rubber piece that's going to allow you to create the stopper at the top. Now, one last shot of the quick eye port here. You can see what it would look like. You really wouldn't be using the drop-down sun visor if you're ever using the goggles, but if you are using the peak in a pinch, you can rock it that way as well. Now I can move into my guts. And as I pull into my guts here, let's pull out my donut here. I'm going to move my peak over to the side and show you what's going on in the bottom. So this is the first. This is the first time I've seen it in any helmet like this. This helmet has a dicky. For those of you that said, what the hell is a dicky? I'm going to tell you what a dicky is. A dicky is a piece that goes down through your collar and it creates a little bit of wind blocking on the front of your body. This actually is a 360-degree version. Maybe it's more of a gator. Maybe I just want to say dicky in the video because I think it's funny. But really what you have the ability to do here is you have the ability to pull it out. It's going to go around your head. It's going to Velcro in here along the back, and you now have a full wind blocking gaiter that's going to hang down and really create that almost balaclava-esque gaiter between your helmet and your body, especially if you're riding in the cold, in the rain, in really inclement weather. It's a really unique feature, and again, it rolls up like an integrated hood would. It's interesting to see them do this, and I'll be interested when some of you start really putting it through its paces to see how well it performs. We did not have a chance, it's summertime right now, to really put this guy together at speed other than just kind of seeing it, making sure it was long enough to integrate with our jacket system. Now, everything here in our Explorer R is removable. There is my neck roll in the bottom, completely coming off. I'm going to pull my gaiter through here, and you're going to see, again, it's all encompassing. Notice along the back, it gives you that area of premium hinge there, so it's going to create a great seal. Remember, trying to eliminate wind noise by creating the best seal it can with your jawline and with your neck. And as I flip it over the top here, you're also going to see, again, finished on the interior. This is going to be this micro suede, very, very comfortable if it comes in contact with your skin. Now, when I open it up, you're going to immediately see the OE Fitment cutaway here in the EPS in a low impact area for your Shark Tooth system, which is your OEM Bluetooth communicator unit from Shark. Again, I can put that in, that's where the battery goes, and it seamlessly integrates with earbuds, which are going to be, again, a bit of rider communication as well as entertainment. But I will say that this helmet can play well with the third-party system as well. And one of the reasons that it can do that, when I pull the cheek pad out, notice they are bamboo, but and I'm going to get to that in a second, the back of the cheek pad has this nice big cutaway, this speaker pocket that is integrated. So whether you're using a Shark Tooth or whether you're using a Cardo or a Cena, slide that speaker in. There's plenty of room in the comfort liner and EPS liner of the helmet to, again, integrate a speaker. Now, if we look at it, it happens to be blue here on the Explorer R. And the blue here is going to denote your bamboo system. And what that is the bamboo liner comes in nature. It's antimicrobial, antibacterial. It's natural. It's not man-made. They integrate that technology or that component into the lining of this that is woven in, and what it's going to do, it's naturally going to kill funk. So again, lightweight maintenance on this guy, especially if you're off-road riding, if you're going to get greasy, if you're going to get stank, if you're going to go out there, get stank. I love it. I've never said that in the video. And really get out there and put it through its paces. You're going to be able to have the best chance of keep these guys holding up, standing the test of time, and staying fresh longer. Again, bamboo liner in your cheek pads. Bamboo liner and cheek pad number 2. And again, notice the contour. They are full. They are multi-density. Now I get into my shell here. Notice on the inside of the face shield, you're going to get that carbon fiber design, but it is not carbon fiber. It's a softer material, so it's not going to knock your teeth out. And then moving up towards the shell, you're also going to see the 3D component. Now I'm going to pull everything out here and give you an idea of how well this bamboo liner is going to work. Notice my bamboo liner here. And again, it's got this area of protection that is actually attached to the top. Big areas of pass-through. The bamboo liner is the super premium liner from Shark. They're using it on the Race R Pro, which is top of the food chain, Race R Pro Carbon. And again, you see how you're going to get areas of wicking, areas of antimicrobial, areas that are designed to really pass through a ton of ventilation. And then we move into the shark fin system, which again funnels that air into the helmet, creates that heat sink effect with more surface area and more channels for sweaty, dense air to move away from your head and again circulate a little bit, give you the best chance of evaporating or sinking heat away from your head, keeping you more comfortable longer. Because whether you're rocking it on the street, again, in a carbon fiber badass form, or if you're rocking it off trail and really working hard on your bike. Either way, when you're comfortable is when you're focused, and when you're focused, it's a better ride, and you're gonna be more safe over time. Again, that's a bit of a how's your father in this helmet. I know I've broken it down front to back. You can see it's 2 helmets in one. You have your DS version, the Explorer. You're going to also have your street version. It is carbon fiber, so again, that carries a tremendous amount of weight, and you're really only looking just over that $400 mark. So again, bang for bang, toe to toe, there's a ton going on here. And again, it's one of our favorite, more innovative helmets we've seen in a long time from any manufacturer. And yes, you should consider that flat out an endorsement from RevZilla.com. As always, the next step in your journey, bringing it home, is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the Shark Explorer R carbon helmet at RevZilla.com. You don't have to take my word for it. See what your fellow hardcore motorcyclist is saying after they put it through its paces. As always, we're going to ship for free. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Don't forget, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Stay up to date with our latest breakdowns we're constantly rolling out. I am Anthony, and we'll see you on the flip side.